Morning, everyone. So Daphne Search and Rescue, an all-volunteer team based out of Alabama, joined the search for Trinity Eslinger on day one, within 6 hours of Trinity being reported missing. Have you? Well, they have spoken out regarding their search for Trinity Eslinger, what technology they use, and they also shared why local law enforcement chose to stop their search so soon. Which, if you guys follow cases where children or people go missing in bodies of water, it is not uncommon. They state that the night of June 12, 2025, the Daphne Search and Rescue team traveled 2 hours from their home base in Daphne to Destin, and they were on the water within 6 hours of Trinity's disappearance. They quickly made available sonar/dive search vessel Impact and an advanced sonar team. They described the water of Destin Pass to be both fast-moving and turbulent. Once a last seen point was established by the initial responders and an immediate search area was defined, their dual simultaneous high-frequency towed sonar unit was ready for deployment. Patrol boats from Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office also patrolled the pass late into the night. High-frequency sonar scanning was conducted of the area where Trinity was last seen, extending out to the mouth of the pass and north along the eastern shore to an area of seawall near the beachside buildings. This scanning allowed us to virtually remove the water and see what was lying on the bottom of the pass where she was last seen. Here are a couple of photos from that sonar equipment that they released. No anomalies consistent with a human target were identified on the debris-free sandy bottom of the pass leading up to the jetties and what was identified as a nearly 60-foot deep hole at the end of the jetty nearest where Trinity was last seen. An Aqua Eye handheld sonar designed to identify missing persons in the water using advanced AI was also taken into the water and used to scan the last seen point along the jetty. Know that local agencies in Destin and Okaloosa County, as well as Daphne Search and Rescue, conducted extensive, repeatable searches and records review of all sonar data to ensure that every possibility of locating Trinity was taken. Unfortunately, the sheer force of the water moving through tidal and surge-prone coastal areas has the ability to move missing persons in a way that's not seen in inland, lakes, rivers, and smaller bodies of water. It was our intent of Daphne Search and Rescue to live up to our motto of bringing home the lost, but much to our own dismay and heartache, the Gulf didn't allow us the opportunity. It is in our hopes and prayers that Trinity is located and brought home to her loved ones, no matter how far or to where the Gulf waters may have taken her. Captain Gibbs from Daphne Search and Rescue stated that there is another child that they have not been able to recover too. Unfortunately, this is just the reality when you're dealing with missing people and huge bodies of water. Someone who is familiar with this beach and the water that Trinity got lost in made this post right here. The place where you see all the people snorkeling in this photo is in the shallow water, and at this time there is not any current flowing through the area. The area that is dangerous is out at the tip of the jetties where the water drops off, and any area that looks dark because that's where the deep water is. At certain times of the day, because of the high and low tides, current flows very fast out towards the Gulf and is very dangerous. And as we just read from Daphne Search and Rescue, the area that Trinity was last seen in was very close to a 60-foot drop. Here is a photo that basically just reinforces what that person who's familiar with this area said. And this is what that water was like on June 12th, 2025, when Trinity Eslinger went missing. Hopefully that allowed you guys to understand how difficult this search is and put into perspective how this could have happened and how Trinity could literally be anywhere in that water, including the Gulf of America/Mexico, which ultimately connects to the jetties. Obviously, I'm going to keep you updated as information comes out, so make sure to follow. I'm continuing to pray for Trinity's family and hopeful that she is going to be located. As soon as we hear anything, if we hear anything, I'll be sure to let you guys know.